If you're an introvert like me who's looking for love, people have probably told you that if you don't leave your house, how can you meet anybody? How can you meet anybody if you stay in your house? But the good thing about 2023 is that there are many ways to leave your house without actually stepping outside the door. There are many ways to go out. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to position yourself online so that you can attract love from the comfort of your bed or your couch. You should definitely get this book. It's linked in the description. First thing we're going to do is build a target partner profile. We want to create an image, a real life image of this guy that you like and that you want to be with, so we can bring it to life. So I'm going to walk you through the steps of creating a target partner profile, and this is going to include his age, his demographic, his income, his hobbies, his interests, everything that basically makes up this guy that you want to be with, so that you can attract him with you can attract him strategically, you can attract him with intention. And I have to state that these are preferences, right? Nothing is set in stone with love, but we need to be more intentional. I feel like we need to stop trying to treat love like it's this mysterious thing that's just gonna jump out of nowhere. And sometimes it happens for people like that. But if this is something you really want, you can take actionable steps, right? So many times we say we want something, but we're acting in a totally different way. We're acting like people who don't want what we're saying we want. So this is about aligning your behavior with your desires, but you can't control every little detail. You still have to kind of let it go. Another important metric when you're considering your target partner profile is what social media is he likely to be on. Now for me, definitely Instagram, definitely LinkedIn, definitely WhatsApp. So it's important to consider the social platforms that your target partner is going to be on, is likely to be on, because you want to make sure that you get within the sight of the people that you want to attract. And it's also helpful to pick a social platform that you're currently active on, so that, you know, it's not too much of you building a new thing, but just optimizing what you currently have. First of all, take your profile off private or make your profile open. Why in the world? You don't want to leave your house, you want to find love, but your Instagram is private. Like, what are you trying to do? Right? You can filter for people that you don't want to see, and you can block people and mute people and restrict people. But dude, if you really want to find love from your house, you need to open up your Instagram. Thank you. For Instagram, I created a new account because I feel like bots have kind of taken over my old account. Plus, I'm trying to reinvent myself. You know, I'm trying to build really a new persona online, and I feel kind of stifled by my old account. So I'm gonna use this account to basically show you what I mean and how to optimize your profile for who you're looking for. A great example of this is the story of Stefan and Iman. He slid into her DMs and then they got married like very quickly. During a podcast, he shared that, you know, he was ready to find a wife and he started looking for Christian women. He wanted to be with somebody who's a Christian because he's a Christian.
You know, and that's what I felt in that moment, just to get on Instagram and search out, you know, my future wife. And then I'm typing in.
No, what did you say? This is hilarious. What did you search? What was your search keywords?
I'm typing in hashtag virtuous woman. I'm typing in Proverbs.
And that was how he found Iman. This is why we're being strategic, you know, because they're looking, right? They're looking. And again, like I said, if you're not going to leave your house in the ways that you are leaving your house, that's through social media. You need to be intentional and strategic and position. There's nothing wrong with positioning for the love that you want. In fact, if there's something you can do to make it easier to take you off these ghetto single streets, then you should be doing it. Don't let anybody shame you for wanting love. It's healthy to want love. It's a beautiful thing. And I don't know about you, but I really like to focus on what can I control. I don't like feeling helpless, like, oh, I just have to sit around and wait for somebody to choose me. And that's, at the end of the day, I mean, that's what happens, right? But at least I know that I'm putting my best foot forward in the ways that I'm stepping out. Just start to think really about you and your Instagram. Does it really reflect what you want? If you want to be in a relationship and you're writing hashtag like men are trash, you might want to reconsider that. Next up is TikTok. Now I know TikTok might not be everybody's cup of tea because I'm in this video, like you have to really step out there. But you know, your content is likely to reach a lot more people with TikTok because the algorithm is, you know, supportive of newcomers. You know, and again, if this is somewhere where your target partner is likely to be and somewhere where you are already on and you're already enjoying, then you should show up on that platform, you know, the way that you want to be seen. So for TikTok also, we're going to create a bio that speaks to our interests that we have in common with our target partner, and you know, we're going to create content that just speaks to that as well. I promised my niece fries like last week, and I mean, I haven't had the time, or one thing or the other came up and I just couldn't, haven't bought her fries. And every day since the day I made the promise, she has reminded me that I promised to buy her fries. And every single day she's like, you promised to buy me fries, where are my fries? Like 7 times a day. So today, finally, after being stressed out, I'm finally buying her fries because I'm just tired of being stressed. And it just makes me remember the story of the unjust judge and the widow in the Bible, and how God says just keep on knocking, keep on asking, keep on praying. Plus, another thing to do on TikTok is to leave comments on videos, thoughtful comments on videos that your partner is likely to watch, like your target partner is likely to be watching, you know. So in the communities that both of you are likely to have in common, you need to engage there. That's why it's called social media, right? You need to be seen and not just leave, oh cool, oh, you know, just the regular 3 hearts message. You know, you need to say things that you know that are from your heart. Of course, this is not about being fake, it's about being authentic, but authentic in a way that will appeal to the person you're trying to attract. My next platform is going to shock you, but bear with me. Next up, we're going to LinkedIn. I know you're like, oh my god, isn't LinkedIn just for jobs? You know, yeah, I know it sounds kind of creepy to be trying to optimize your LinkedIn for dates, but hear me out. The person you want to be with, he's employed, isn't he? Or he's an employer, right? So LinkedIn is, believe it or not, a great place to find, you know, and again, this is not about you just flirting idly. This is not about you just hooking up with people. You're trying to look for a husband, you're trying to look for a partner, you're trying to find something permanent, and the kind of solid people who take their time on LinkedIn, that's what you're looking for. Plus, most people tell the truth on LinkedIn, right? Other social media platforms, you can basically tell lies. But LinkedIn, you're looking for a job, so you have to kind of be honest so that somebody will take a chance on you. So hear me out. And this is not about you creating one of those dumb LinkedIn posts that people are doing now where they're talking about things that have no business being on LinkedIn. Don't worry, I'm not going to have you there, you know, being desperate and asking a guy for attention. No, and we're not doing any of that. So what we're doing is just making sure that you're optimized on LinkedIn to attract the kind of partner that you want. And the good thing about this is you have nothing to lose. In fact, I promise you that you are going to see results in other areas of your life. Recruiters are going to reach out to you. You're going to make new friends. You're going to add awesome people to your network. So it's literally win-win for you, right? So for LinkedIn, again, we have to work with the target audience profile to optimize, to ensure, again, remember, I'm not trying to pretend to be somebody I'm not. I'm working on the things that are aligned, the values and beliefs and interests that I and my target partner share. That's what I'm using here. So I'm going to check my LinkedIn to be sure that those values are reflected. If maybe you're somebody who's not on Instagram, you're not on TikTok, you hate social media, but you're on LinkedIn because, well, career opportunities, this is perfect for you. And again, this is just you hanging out in a place where you're already hanging out. but doing it in a more strategic way. Many people have, through working on a project with somebody they met on LinkedIn, ended up falling in love and getting married. So don't discountenance LinkedIn. The beautiful thing about the internet, beautiful thing, still scary, but kind of beautiful, is that the lines are kind of blurred. As long as you can connect with somebody and talk to somebody on that platform, the likelihood is that it can become something that you never imagined, right? I've met some of my best friends through Twitter, which, you know, is mind-blowing. You know, people that I've not even seen yet, and we built a solid friendship. So as long as you're on the internet and it's a place where sensible people gather, the likelihood that you can find love there is very high. Next up is WhatsApp. And I know you're like, okay. I know by now you're probably like, yeah, this girl's crazy. But think about it. Most people meet their partner through a friend. Right now, there's a friend of yours who knows the person you're gonna marry. And that person just might be on your WhatsApp and just might be watching your WhatsApp stories. And so we have to be strategic about how we use WhatsApp stories. Yes, I know it's a lot, but you have to choose. If you're not going to leave your house, you have to make sure that your social media is optimized 100% for making healthy connections. So this is way better than leaving your house, isn't it? So yes, WhatsApp. We're going to do WhatsApp. And WhatsApp through WhatsApp stories and also through your bio. Now I know you think, oh, nobody's going to look at my bio. People are looking at your WhatsApp bio, and you want to attract the attention of that special someone. So your bio needs to hit. Again, we're going to tap into the common interests that you and your target partner have, and we're going to use your WhatsApp stories to post content that is likely to catch his attention or the attention of somebody who knows him. You know, again, like I said, the beautiful thing about WhatsApp is like, it's your inner community. These are people who know you, and it's going to keep you top of mind, you know, with your friends. And you can post something and your friend will be like, oh my gosh, this is something that so and so would like. I feel like these two people would be great together, that kind of thing. One of your contacts could be the connection that you need to the love of your life. So you have to make sure that they remember you. And again, this is not to be desperate. This is not to be forcing things, right? I'm not saying post on your WhatsApp stories 50 times a day. I'm saying that just to engage with your community, let people remember you are there. You know, post nice pictures of yourself when you go out, when you eventually go out once in 6 months. Or just take nice pictures of yourself in your house, you know, and post them on your WhatsApp stories and let people compliment you. You never know, somebody's gonna be like, oh, this babe is hot, I need to introduce her to my friend. Or this babe is so smart and this babe is so kind or something. But the point is, this is your inner circle. These are the people who know you and probably know your husband, and you want them to make the introduction. So you need to make sure that they always see you. You're always putting yourself out here. WhatsApp is also great for those of you who have locked your potential partner in friend zone or brother prison, and you're busy calling him friend or my brother, but you don't know that the guy loves you. So when you're posting on WhatsApp, eventually it's gonna pop in his head and he's gonna shoot his shot, and then you guys start having conversations and you can finally release him from friend zone prison, and before you know, you live happily ever after. And finally, we're gonna talk about dating apps. Now, I know I don't really like dating apps either, to be honest. I'm not a fan of swiping and swiping and swiping until you swipe away your destiny and you get carpal tunnel syndrome. But we can't ignore dating apps because more than 300 million people are on dating apps, and so many people have found love and gotten married through dating apps. So if you're serious about finding love, finding a husband in 2023, you know, and it's not something that you're totally against, I think it's worth a try. You just need to make sure that, again, you're being strategic and intentional about it. And to be able to do that, it's ideal for you to pay for a pro version of a dating app. First and foremost, again, it depends on what you're looking for. There are a wide variety of dating apps. If you're serious about getting married, there's eHarmony, which you know, they require you to pay for 6 months. It's a lot of money, to be honest. It's not something I would do, but whatever. To be honest, it's good to pay for a pro version because it helps you to basically customize your experience. Like I tried Bumble. I paid for the pro version of Bumble, and I was able to, you know, cut down the age because they were showing me 18-year-olds, and I'm like, I'm sorry, do you want to date your mommy? What in the world am I going to do that 18-year-old? You know, and I was able to limit the people who said they didn't know what they wanted, because I don't know why somebody be a 40-year-old man and he still doesn't know what he wants. So what are you looking for in the dating app if you don't know what you want? Go and be with me on the streets then. Anyways, so I cut out those who didn't know what they wanted and those who didn't want kids because I want kids. Finally, I just want to say that this isn't about being desperate. This isn't about trying to force ourselves into being liked by every man on the face of the planet. This is about being strategic and intentional. You know, I hear people say how if you want love, then you have to act like it. Like if you wanted to make more money, right? You would do something to make more money. You put yourself out there, you look for more clients. So why can't you do that with love? You know, so many times we treat romance, and it's because I blame romance novels, I blame romance films. You know, we've been taught that love is this thing that is utterly and completely mysterious, because so many of us are out here walking around like we're in a Jane Austen story and some Shakespearean guy is just gonna come and woo us with English and we don't have to do anything. You know, and yes, there's a mysterious aspect to love, and there's sometimes it just happens to you. But if you say you want something, how are you positioning yourself to get that thing? You know, I love this story about Nicole Ari Parker that she shared about how she prayed to God for a husband, and he told her, write everything that you want about this husband. And he asked her, are you the kind of woman that this man would ordinarily, barring strange circumstances, be attracted to? And she said no, and she got to work. And as she was working on herself, she met her husband. So there's something you need to do. And this is not about losing weight or any of that. This is just about making sure that you are acting like what you say you want. If you're not going to leave your house, that's okay. But in the ways that you are being seen, you want to be seen the right way. You don't want to just be lax on social media, right? If this is something you want, if you want to be loved, at least know that you are doing everything that you can in your own power to be seen. Because sometimes it's just a matter of the person who would want you can't see you. You are hidden. You don't leave your house, and even on social media, you're not positioning yourself the right way. Look at the story with Iman and Stefan. He wanted a Christian girl. She positioned as a Christian girl, and bam, they met each other. Again, don't be desperate, guys. We're having fun. This is an experiment. This is just you taking action instead of just sitting around and feeling sorry for yourself that nobody wants me, nobody wants me. Are you positioning yourself to be wanted, right? I can't wait to hear your success stories. I can't wait to hear your testimonies. I'm going to go ahead and call them that. I can't wait to hear just how your life has improved, because I know for a fact 100% your life is going to improve because of this, because you're not only going to meet quality men, you're going to meet quality people, and you positioning strategically online is going to change your life for the better. Thank you so much for watching this video. See ya.